It's here in Miami, Florida, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on another SEC team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. That one bounces through the end zone. So at the 25. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. An inside give now for the shotgun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then it pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for some space. It's Moss.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss in the play.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Contact as he threw it. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. The 8th play of this opening drive, and it's 3rd and long. A quick throw out left, complete. It's complete, but the sophomore quarterback paid a price for that one. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with him.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He keeps it on a design run. First down, looking for more now. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll test the right side here. Clean to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. They draw first blood in this national title game. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And your Alabama first and 10 will take over. First and 10.
Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Man, I love a corner who has zero fear and just puts his face in the fan when making a tackle. Touch passes like this are a real test for any defense to show what kind of discipline they have. And this corner identifies the play and then makes a nice play to get that tackle for a loss.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. They're going to run it here. That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. To the air, it's Simpson. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Tackle was made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Hill. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the 1st down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this 1st half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Pressure is coming. He escapes the pocket. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the 1st half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start.
Touchdown, tie, as they answer with their 1st score of this title game. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back. It's Reed. The pass rush closing in. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, and he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Now it's 2nd down here. And this one is caught. What a move into open space. He has 1st down yardage at the 46. The Aggies looking to run some tempo here. grab behind the line. It's Concepcion. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back. The pocket breaking down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
The sack moves him into extreme field goal range. You've got to do something now on second and long. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's the throw deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Lets it go quickly. Incomplete for a third straight play.
Hey, it's an incompletion. Job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Using his legs, it's Moss. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. He's got it near the end zone. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverage.
Rolls all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed of that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. One more play before they head to the locker room. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Looks like one more play here before halftime. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And the Aggies will kick this away to get the second half going. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there.
First and 10 will take over. First and 10.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. Caught in the backfield. It's Miller. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
And here's the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Press coverage now from these DBs. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, they'll hand it off. They bring him down right at the 20.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Try and muscle for the first down. Broken tackle still going. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to 3rd down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Now someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. To throw, it's Reed. It's an out route, the catch made, and they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the market.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
On the run, it's Owens. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Nice grab. It's Adams. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out in the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Simpson. Bringing pressure. He's good as he throws it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Brad behind the line. It's Williams. Finds room at the 30. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Grinding away with their running game. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Gonna run it. It's Moss. Fights through the tackler.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on third down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands and work his magic.
Third and short to hand the ball off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Knocks that one right down the middle. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. It is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Football comes out. Touchdown, Aggies. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
How about that one, Chris? The big man goes up, shows his skills to come up with that interception, and then the athletic ability to run it back for a touchdown. The big guy can move.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team able to bring him down.
And your Alabama Crimson Tide will take over 1st and 10.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. backed up with the one. He's going to throw it.
Well, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Second down play coming up. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. Pass incomplete, very nearly intercepted that time.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Caught behind the line. It's Williams. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. No, they stopped him short. The defense with a big fourth down play to protect this lead late in the game. First and goal as the long kick return sets him up close to the goal line. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Looking to make a play here. And they've got the returner corralled.
And your Alabama Crimson Tide will take over 1st and 10.
Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. That'll be delay of game. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play.